Okay, so I just recently filmed a video on quiet quitting and I wanted to make this video on ideas on what you can do to stand out at work. So while you may try to work just the number of hours that you're signed up for, so 40 hours in a week, maybe not, maybe it's even less, maybe it's even more, but I always say try to work smart and hard, not just work hard, because then who knows, maybe your energy should actually be somewhere else or it's not recognized in a way that people actually care about. So here's some ways that I've been able to do things either in the past or in the future, or maybe right now actually. So the very first thing I want to do is visibility, make a good impression. And usually this is a good way to do this because if you were to go to the office in some cases, you can make a visibility, you can make yourself known to people that are in your leadership, if there is leadership in your office particularly, so they know who you are. They can connect the dots of oh, this person does this. You may even be able to do some small talk too of oh, look, I've been working on this project, this is what I've been working on, and I like this for this, I don't like this for this. Maybe the person you're talking to can actually help you in that. There's actually times where I went into the office and I spoke to them about this and they're like, hey, I actually know someone who can help you with that, or just add me to the call. I feel like I can get the client on the right path. Then that is a great way to get visibility because they know exactly what you're going for. So even times of going to the office together, you're going for lunch and you talk about what's life, then they have an idea of what you're doing versus just a person that's on the team or not even on the same team. Maybe this is a good way to be able to learn about your business in general. For example, in this case, Google, you can learn about the company. It doesn't even have to be in the area you're in. Maybe it's a non-ads area. Completely do that. Maybe it could be a good way to...
As long as you have a device with me on it, we'll be together.
Oh my God, my Google Home just responded to that because I mentioned the word Google. Oh, oh my God, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But so essentially, it's a good way to make visibility, to be able to be visible to leadership by going to the office. So that's number one. The other thing is organizing shout outs for the team. That's actually what I'm doing right now. They call it Showtel Awards for shopping and hotels. We combined it to be Showtel Awards. And then we're just doing this to be here's a award that they won by the end of the year. And we do it biannually, but I changed it to make it so that way we have shout outs throughout the entire year for monthly. This started last month, so I've been gathering. I have a form that I send it out in an email, and then the next week we have our bi-weekly team meetings, and then we actually gather all the shout outs and we post it up. This is a great way to kind of be oh, thank you for what you're doing, and then we're also recognizing everyone's work, and it kind of makes you look good too because you're doing this. You're doing the extra work, even if it has no merit. It does have some help at least to people knowing oh, she's doing that, or they're also associating you positively because shout outs, especially acknowledgement and thank yous, they're associating you with that. It's also really good to do that. Sometimes I honestly feel it may feel very trivial or easy, or maybe something that's overdone, or a lot of companies already have processes on this, but sometimes it's just even offering yourself up to do this. Because if, let's say for example, you're in a call and someone's like, hey, look, I'm rolling off of this project, or I'm leaving the company, or I'm going to a different role, or I'm kind of done with this, who wants to take this? You should be the first one to raise your hand if you're interested at least. But that's usually really good because it shows you're a self-starter, you're trying to do things, you're not just kind of quiet quitting here, you're not just doing the bare minimal, that you're trying to contribute to the team. So that's always good to know, is try to find one thing in your entire career or job specifically, that you can do that, where they didn't ask for you to do it, but you kind of volunteered yourself up to do that. So it shows that you are being proactive, that you're not necessarily just doing the job, you're trying to also help out. So this also means taking initiatives, maybe there's DEI. If you have a weekly team meeting or a town hall or anything like that, and you want to highlight, hey, maybe talk to the manager that's in charge of that particular meeting. Say, hey, can I have a slide every meeting? We talk about maybe fun facts that are out there for each culture out there, or maybe DEI events that the company's having, or even something to talk about events that are happening. Let's say Diwali, maybe you want to organize Diwali. Why don't you do that? Just don't be the one to wait and just come be oh, how come we're not celebrating it? This is sad. Do it yourself. Say, hey, can I do this? Is this okay with you? And then what's the worst they're gonna say? No. But at least if you have it done, then you can at least say hey, look, I'm doing this thing here and I'm showing that I'm valuing our values of DEI or trying to inclusion or diversity, and actually show, don't tell, okay? So if you say that, you're actually showing you do actually care about this. You're not just saying that you care about DEI. So rather than waiting for someone to ask you to do it, try to even be proactive about it, maybe something that doesn't even exist. The other one is like maybe joining ERG leadership. So while this is not entirely related to your job, this could actually be something that's really good for if it's end up becoming like one of the things that they look for in a promotion of what are you doing outside your job? What are you doing for the company specifically? So in my case, I'm in G-Tech Women. I'm on the committee, so I try to organize events. We did like God's Love We Deliver, where we actually deliver lunches and meals to bedridden seniors essentially that are sick. And then we went there. And then the other one is like I'm organizing little like glam squad thing for before the holiday party. The other thing is like a kitchen thing where like it's not exactly a soup kitchen, but it's still God's Love We Deliver. We're preparing food for those meals in January. So if you have the time, go for it, definitely do it. It's always fun to do this to meet new people too, and it's like beyond your team itself, so you don't have to do things where you have visibility within your team. This could be good to just like learn about what are the options out there, or just like meeting people in general. So regardless if you want to make friends or not, this is a great way to be able to keep yourself busy. I know some people are kind of like, oh, I'm tired. I'm like, even my job alone is like sucking up 120%. But in some cases, the way I saw things was I actually thought these were really fun to do because selfishly, I can choose what I want to do, but I get the recognition of it because I'm organizing it for people, and people don't usually like to organize things. So I get the benefit of doing what I want to do and calling the shots too. So if let's say for example, that Glam Squad event before the holiday party, maybe you want to do hair, maybe you want to do makeup, I can get the time slots, the exact time slots I want because I'm organizing it, as opposed to kind of waiting for someone else to organize it. And then maybe I don't like certain things here and there. Maybe I can even choose the snacks that I'm going to bring to that particular event because I'm organizing it. So it's like a kind of like a good and a bad thing for your team, because your team gets good visibility for like, oh look, so-and-so is working on this, or the other one is that like you get visibility from other people in the company. And the other thing is like you kind of be able to enjoy what you want to do, or organize. If you're organizing it, you can kind of call the shots as long as you get the approval to do it, of course. So it's always fun to do that, and it also gets visibility for sure. So when you do that for like, let's say for example, promotion time or performance evaluation, they'll see that you're contributing to the community. You're not just doing the job. The other one is sharing learnings from courses and workshops. So this is really good because like if you were to have it with your team and maybe someone on your team went to a particular workshop that no one else even knew about, or maybe that they did, but they were just kind of like, here's a recap of it. That is really helpful, especially for people who didn't go there or couldn't go there. It's also really good as a refresher, and it can bring in conversations of like, how can we apply this particular learning to our day-to-day work? This is really good because it shows you're not necessarily learning only, but you're also teaching, and you could become a subject matter expert. And it's also really good to share the knowledge too. So it's something simple like that. You may already be going to the course. Maybe everyone goes to the course, but you can say like, these are the lessons that we learned, and here's things that we want to share to everyone. It's a really easy thing to do. And because everyone's learning, you're just really recapping everything. So it's not necessarily like you're learning something brand new because you've already learned it. The other one you can do is make suggestions on how to improve something. This one, you do need to kind of take some time and effort to kind of finesse a few things. So first off, you want to first maybe talk to some people in your team and say, hey, what are your thoughts about this? Without actually going like, hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? First off, like, kind of get the context, kind of get like, why has this not been done before? Is it just because maybe there's a reason why it hasn't been done, or maybe that there's no time, there's no people that are working on it? But then if they realize that, you can volunteer yourself to do that. And then now you can, after you kind of get the sense with the team, which is specifically your peer members, you don't have to get everyone, you just get like a few people, some that are experienced, some that are not experienced, what are their thoughts on that? And then now you can talk to your manager about it. Like, if you're like, hey, by the way, I've noticed that this has been happening. Have we ever thought about this? Maybe you get their perspective before you get everyone's perspective, because the managers usually get something a little bit different, knowing that they have a little bit more coverage in certain areas. And from there, you can say like, hey, I thought about this particular solution. Does this sound like something that we can do? And then they might be like, yeah, it does sound like it could solve the issue, but we don't have any time and effort for this. It's like, I can do it. And then now all of a sudden they mean like, wow, you just volunteered to improve something. Usually they hire people to do this because you're coming with a different perspective. Maybe there are things to be improved, but they always try to see like, you're not just reinventing the wheel, you're also trying to improve something that there's clearly a gap or there's a need for it. So definitely try to find out what that gap is, try to fix it, try to improve it, or in any ways. And then maybe even something as simple as like, here's a template that you use for status updates, or maybe here's like a way that we can change the way we run meetings, or maybe when it comes to these particular clients, like here's a little tool they can use to be able to do X, Y, and Z. This is the way where you can kind of stand out in a really easy way. You'll still need to do the work, of course, but these are just like, here's all these ideas that you can do to kind of be able to contribute to your company, contribute to your job, stand out, and be able to improve visibility in what you're doing. Lastly, so those are the things that I have thought about. These are the things that I have done in the past or haven't done, but I'm going to do in the future. So if you have any others, let me know down below in the comments. I'm always happy to hear what you think about this, because I know a lot of these are huge lists, but some of them are really not. Like everyone goes to training, you just come up with a slide, just one slide. Like here's the learnings that we learned. And then so everyone kind of hears about it. Then another one could be like, oh look, what is Diwali? Talking about like the dates of the things that Google in particularly are doing. Or maybe like, oh look, Chinese New Year is coming up. What can we do? What are some things? I mean, maybe even explain what a red envelope is. There's so many things you can do. You just kind of have to think outside the box of what you can do, and don't think about it as like, oh, I'm just a mere little noogler, or I'm a mere little, I just started 2 weeks ago, there's no way I can do things. No, this is the time you have like very little things you have on your plate. Try to do it. Or doing this can actually get you further in your career. Maybe you'll meet more people. Maybe you'll get more outreach into like kind of trickle in your network, of course. But those are the things that I wanted to say. If you are thinking about how you can actually stand out, these are easy things and also some hard things depending on the time of effort, or maybe even if you like to organize things. So all right, let me know down below if you have any other questions on this, or if you have any suggestions on what you can do to stand out. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.